What's up, guys? This is going to be probably a short video. I have my Valken M17 courtesy of Sean from Less Lethal for Dummies. Thank you again, sir. Can't thank you enough for this awesome surprise gift. Uh, this tank only has a little bit of pressure. I just want to use all of it. It's barely even hitting like 500 psi. This one's also very low. It's just above 500. It's probably like 750. These are both low pressure output. I think this is like 650. This is about 700. This one has full capacity almost. There's plenty of pressure in this one. This is a 900 psi output tank now because I messed with the washers in here. So I'm gonna connect it to my remote line. I may just stick this on the back. I'm probably going to stick this one on the back because it doesn't have that many shots left. But I've adjusted this velocity. I was able to turn it about a quarter turn, and then the set screw thingy is like flush with the thing now, that adjuster. Like it's pretty much flush. I did buy a set screw for this. All the stores in my local area do not have the correct size. I tried a 1/8 NPT plug on a nut that would fit that. Well, not a nut, but I tried a 1/8 NPT plug in a M10 by 1 pitch nut, and it seems to only allow like 3 threads to turn. So I got an M8 by 1.25 pitch set screw. I'm going to eventually plug that in there, see if it works. If that doesn't work, I'll try the 1/8 NPT plug. And if that doesn't work, then I'll get the M10 by 1 set screw. I went to like 3 different hardware stores. It's really hard to find that really specific size. I found bolts that I could put through this, but then I'll have a hex head, bolt head sticking out the bottom. So I don't want it to look all janky. I'd rather just have it look good. So this velocity is tuned up. I have the TCR barrel on here. I went a little crazy with the attachments. So this is my Berna TCR foregrip. This is a laser light that was on my Crossman A4P. And this is a red dot that was also on my Crossman A4P. Actually, all 3 of these things were on my Crossman A4P, and I just migrated them over to this. And it's not sighted in or nothing, but I'm just going to look down the side and line up my shot on the box, and using the chrono. I'm going to use a 7.2 gram alien play balls. I think they were hitting about 20 joules, like in the 250-ish range before. So little tank, next tank, big tank, full pressure, has adequate pressure to shoot those things. I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, everything as is I said. Small tank on the back, not much pressure left. See what this does. .218. I'm pretty sure it's because the tank is low. 208. 198. I'm gonna check my red dot while I'm out here, just to see how it lines up. It's kind of down to the left from the reticle. 180. So yeah, this tank's done. I'm gonna switch it out. Alright, you guys, I got the boomer hose line. I got the 700 psi output tank. See what this does on the chronograph. .266. Alien plate balls. .262. 264. 262. 262. So it went up a little bit. 264. I think this is probably 21 or 22 joules. 264. It's about 64 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that's like 19 Celsius. So this is working better with that bigger tank. Alright, you guys, I got the big boy tank, 900 psi output. I've checked it on a gauge and it's definitely putting out 900 psi. I have it on the boomer line. I'm gonna throw this in my backpack and get it going. So 266 was the highest on the previous gas tank. I don't think it's gonna be higher because this thing still has the regulator in it and all that stuff like working against it. It's because it's pretty much stock, except for a couple things Sean did to it. I think he said he put a new front bolt and a Wixon detent and I think something else, but it's pretty much all I knew off the top of my head. So 900 psi output and same rounds. 268, 262, so yeah, it's still the same. 264, 262, 264. So yeah, eventually I will switch out that PRV. Switch out the PRV, or you know, take off the stock PRV and put a plug in there, and then crank this thing up, see what it does. The TCR barrel is currently my best performance barrel the way this is currently. I will try everything else, all these other barrels I have. I'll try them again once I switch out the PRV, like do the PRV delete. And I used about, that was like 18 shots. I used about, I don't know, 200 psi with those 18 shots. But it's crazy that this thing is stock and it's doing like 22 joules, whereas my Tippmann A5, I had to, when it was stock, my Tippmann A5, it was hitting about 18 joules. It's a completely different bolt system and everything, blowback versus front blow forward bolt. Yeah, this thing's already almost as strong as my A5, and I haven't put any sort of effort at all into making this better. My A5 is currently topping out around 27 or 28 joules. I think 28 joules is the best I've gotten it to hit, and unless I do some insane stuff to the inside, I don't think I'll be able to make it go any higher. But yeah, that's the M17. I like all these new attachments on it. It looks a lot better than it used to. Yeah, I might get a angled grip instead of a front grip like this, a drop down grip. I might get an angled grip similar to the one I have on my Byrna TCR. But I don't know, I'll see how it looks versus this grip versus the angled one. So that's it. She's all degassed. No more shooty bang bang. And yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks for checking it out, and I will see you guys next time.